Good morning, Primrose friends. Today is Friday. Let's get started with our circle time. Okay, so if yesterday was 9, what is today? Is it this one? Nope, that's 17. How about this one? Nope, that's 15. Can anybody remember what comes after 9? That's right, 10. Let's see. How about this one? Is that 10? 1 and a 0. Yep, we're going to put it right here. It's under our Friday spot. So our days of the week are Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Great job, everybody. Let's count our numbers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Very good. So Easter's coming up. Maggie's birthday is coming up, and Earth Day is still coming up. Let's work on our months. This month is April. Can you spell it for me? A-P-R-I-L. Should add that to your sight words for the month. April. Okay, so let's go through our months. January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November, December. Great job, everybody. Over there. Now we're going to work on our weather bear, Benjamin. Let's check out the seasons really quick. Is it winter? No. Take that off. How about fall? Nope. We've already been through winter and fall. How about summer? Not yet. It is spring. So we're going to put spring over here today, just to be different. All right? So it's a nice spring Friday, so we're going to wait a little bit until the sun comes out and warms up so we can wear our t-shirt and our jeans. We're going to put some good walking sneakers on today. And since we're going to go outside today, let's put some sunglasses on to protect our eyes and a hat to protect our face from the sun, okay? And then we're going to go on a walk today. So we're going to give Benjamin the flower today. So he's going to go on a walk and see what other people have in their gardens this year so far. See what's come up with all the rain for April. So he's going to go on a nice nature walk through his community and check out everybody's gardens and get ideas for himself. All right, so now we're going to go ahead and review our music. It is Friday. So let's see if you remember what the instruments are, okay? Ready? Trumpet, clarinet, alto saxophone, flute, violin, trombone, drum, harp. Anybody remember this one? Oboe. Tenor saxophone, piano, bass, and the guitar. Good job, everybody. Excellent. So now we're going to sit with story time with Og. Okay. So if you remember from yesterday's video, my word for the week, I'm doing the word following. So you want to go pick a word that's not in your regular sight word list, find it from a book that maybe you've been reading, maybe pull out the dictionary and randomly turn to a page and point to a word. You're going to practice sounding it out and spelling it. So I'm going to give this to Og to hold for me today. So saving our place in our last chapter of Frog and Friends, Frog and Hippo. So here we go. Frog was resting on the lily pad when he heard a noise. Crunch, crunch, clomp, clomp, crunch, crunch. He hopped quickly into his pond and peered over the edge. Something was coming. Something big. Hello, a big voice said. Hello, Frog stammered. Who are you? I'm Hippopotamus. Frog squawked. This must be the biggest animal in the world. He had heard of hippopotamuses, but this was the first one he had seen. Oh no, he thought. He has come for his egg, which we killed and buried. Frog took a deep breath. If you have come for your egg, hippopotamus, we killed it. We did not mean to. We are very sorry. Everybody remember in the past, on Wednesday, when we read the first story, the balloon they found that they thought was an egg? I do not know what you mean, Hippopotamus said. I do not lay eggs. I'm a mammal. Oh, Frog was not quite sure what that meant, but he was happy that Hippopotamus was not angry. He was so big. Just call me Hippo, Hippopotamus said. I live in the town zoo. Someone left my cage open. I ran away to see the world. Then I saw your pond. I like ponds. May I join you? Of course. Frog moved over. Hippo waded in. He was so big he filled the pond. Hippo closed his eyes. Lovely. Frog could not even stretch his legs. Will you stay long? He asked. Hippo said. This is so nice. I think I will stay forever. Frog gulped. But there is not room for both of us. Oh, you are so small. I think we will both fit. Frog did not want to share his pond. How could he swim with Big Hippo in the water? He liked to dance around his pond in the moonlight with no one to watch. How could he do that if Hippo stayed forever? How could he have quiet time for his nap? He did not want to tell Hippo to go away. That would be rude. Frog looked up. Geese were flying south for winter. Oh yes, Frog thought. Hippo, he said, soon it will be winter. Look, these geese are flying south. The pond will be covered in ice. It will be so cold. I will be having my winter sleep in the mud on the bottom, but you are too big to cover yourself with that mud. There will be ice all around you. Oh my, said Hippo, you are right, and I hate to be cold. He shivered, and the pond water slooshed over the side. Ants ran for cover. They do keep my pond warm at the little zoo, Hippo said, and they give me warm straw to lie in. It's pretty nice back there. Sometimes you have to run away to see what the world is like, Frog said, but sometimes you are happy to go home. That is true, Hippo said. I liked being with you, but I think I will go back now. Goodbye, Frog said. Nice to meet you. Then, happy once more, he swam around and around his pond. After that, he took a nap. So that was our book, Frog and Friends, for this week. Hope you enjoyed it. Let's get started on our plan for the day, okay? Okay, so our plan for the day. So today is Friday, April 10th, 2020. So let's go through our plan for the day. Okay, so we are still working on our journals, past and present. Okay, we're going to talk about gardens today in our journal. Spelling practice, keep working on your sight words. If the words for this month are real easy for you now, pick a few off a level 2 sight word list. I'll go ahead and send some more of those out for you. Phonics review. If you're still struggling with some of your phonics, make sure you're reviewing those phonics videos to help you out. Math today is compare numbers to 10. So don't forget to watch your math video today. Science. Our environmental footprint is what we've worked on all week. So today is going to be a fun project. We're going to talk about science at the end of this video. So you only have one other video to watch today, which is the math video. Don't forget, today is Friday, so at 9 o'clock we're all going to get together and video chat so we all get to see each other today, okay? And then the dragon in the C book, Teacher John has been great working with Emmy, our dragon, getting out the rest of the chapters on that one. All right, so don't forget your reading logs. Make sure you are logging your reading each day, okay? I want to know how many minutes you're reading each day, all right? And there's also other homework attached to it that you should be talking about with your parents, all right? So those packets should be turned in to me as well at the end of Unit 8, all right? So journal entries, gardens today. So gardens, past and present. How would we write about past and present of a garden? Well, past would be last year's garden, and present would be this year's garden. So I want you to write 1 or 2 sentences about what you did last year. So maybe it's a garden at home, maybe it's a community garden you worked in, Or maybe it's the school garden that you worked in last year. So what did the garden look like and what did you do last year? In the past. Present. This year. 1 or 2 sentences about what's different or new this year. What are you doing this year? So right now, the present. Maybe it's a garden at home, something you remember from what we did the garden this year, earlier this year before our school shut down. Maybe it was when we took out all the dead leaves from our strawberry patch, or maybe we added more compost to our garden. So it's really important. What did you do this year in the present for the garden, either at school or at home? Or maybe you work in your community garden, okay? Past and present. Last year's garden, this year's garden. And you're gonna turn to page 5 of your week 2 journals, and you're gonna go ahead and write that down. All right, so that is our literacy project for today. Science. We've been talking about conservation all month, right? This is Maggie. She teaches all about conservation. So, what does conservation mean? Conserve means protect from waste or destruction. So we're protecting from waste or destruction. So for us, when we're doing conservation type things, we're thinking about our 4 R's. Reduce, reuse, recycle, and refuse, right? So if you have items, can you reduce it, reuse it, or recycle it? And then there's also the option of just refusing it. So when they ask you for those extra straws in your coffee, maybe you say no thank you, all right? So I want you this time today to write in your science journals. So you're going to pull out your science journals. They look like this. And in one of the pages that looks like this, it's called Mud Pies. You're going to write, what does conservation mean to you? So you're going to write a couple of sentences about what conservation means to you on your Mud Pies sheet. And then I want you to either write a story about conservation, could be any type of story, something you actually do, a story about something you did, a made-up story, made-up characters, however you want to do it. So there's 3 things. You can make up the story, you can find a video online about conservation, and then write a little report on what you saw in the video, or you can create a poster about conservation. So those are 3 things you can do. Write a story, write about a video you found, or create a poster, okay? But I do want you in your Mud Pies, in your science journal, to write what conservation means to you. At least 2 or 3 sentences about what it means to you. Don't forget to put today's date, which is Friday 4/10/2020. All right, so that's your science. So real easy. You're gonna write about gardens, past or present, in your journal entries, and then in your science journal, you're gonna be writing about conservation, okay? And then don't forget to watch the math video, compare numbers to 10. So I will see you guys all online today. We'll be doing our Zoom video chat with each other, so I'm so excited to see everyone. So I will see you later. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for the next video that comes out. See you guys later. Bye.